MUSWADA wa the Finance Bill 2023 yithirite yukireta MURUTIRA MUNENE NENE MBUNGE yithirite yukera kwa niaranende kibara bakwithirite bayendekite kibawite nionkanjire kuma rakirira ndune regio koba mikobo ebranende kwithirite kukioneka au mbere mwanike twande to Boniface Mongera kato ende toi
kumarokere mwaka mbere twita rugone abunge batindete kwithira bakiarire Muswada Jwa Finance Bill ya mwaka jwa 2023 mwaka jwa 2024 maoni kibali na nkorani ijethirito jagitwa kirikora shonde cia bunge bamwe begwata mbaru na bange beregana juu.
The people who are seated on the other side, Mr. President, are not passing this bill because they want it. They are doing this for you, Mr. President. Mr. Speaker, I want you to protect me, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, history will judge us for passing this bill, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Speaker, we have to support the revenue side of the budget because, Honorable Speaker, that is where we draw the resources to be able to take our Kenya forward through infrastructure and any other kind of development that you are undertaking.
Mr. Speaker, how deceitful can we be? How can you go around the country promising hapless Kenyans, poor Kenyans, heaven, and yet 6-7 months down the road, you come up with a bill that essentially seeks to choke them to death?
You are telling us to borrow. How do we borrow? To what extent can this country borrow? Do you want us to go to Ghana way? How do you say that you are defending the content creators, but we've displayed to you, we've been able to reduce their taxation from 15%, to less than 10%. I mean, really, why do you want to play populist politics when you know you also need salaries?
Wanyomba, irena miroko mwana jwa dhato, mwanka mwana jwa mwaka turu moidhano, ne mwanyo, yokale mingangano minge. Abunge barotero thirikari, bakuria karuya gache, ke bakeriria bangi, nikyogo tu wanyomba.
And I'm looking at employed people saying that giving 1.5% is punitive to get our daughters and sons employed, to get your brothers and sisters employed. You cannot surrender 1.5%. Honorable Speaker, I would like, if it were possible, to bring an amendment to say a minimum of 1.5%, and those who can give more, to give more.
And stop shaka-hollering us. We are not interested in your house. It will not even come even if you give you 100% levy. We know the truth that you don't keep your promises, and you're not going to twist us in this. Stop lying to Kenyans and face reality. Kenyans wamechoka. They are not interested in this house levy. They're asking for one request. Please give us food. Don't give us houses that do not exist. After all, as a Muslim, there is a golden house waiting for me in heaven. I don't need one from Kenya Kwanza.
Mr. Speaker, this bill is not only creating houses, it's also creating employment for our children.
That I need houses in my constituency, and Meru County is ready to take all those houses which will be provided, because once those are there, I mean, we are not looking at houses for ourselves. We are looking for houses for our people.
Honorable Speaker, for you to realize and get good returns from a cow, you have to feed it and feed it properly so that it can continue producing enough milk.
Kirotero Kenya Kwanza, mubunge rotero Githunguri Gathoni Mushomba, bena mubunge rotero Kabuchai majimbo Kalasinga, bobonkake bakuregana Muswanda Jojo, rotero rungiro Azimio, bungo kumurotero Suba South, Karuri Omondi, nwenko witikana area juu.
We started off with issue of housing. We came up with contribution. We moved from contribution. We made it a levy. We have moved from the levy. Now we are calling it a task. Is that not scandalous? For the welfare and the society and the just government of the people, I, Gathoni wa Mushomba, say no to an oppressive bill. Thank you.
Kugaukana kwa bunge bonaku ikonekene ntuko emuthia kuringa kura garwe kethuri gaukene na ruthio miromba kwithira rugitirwa ikuringa kura mwako emono tweke mumu wategera sauti ishokara yashikongana na
the Finance Bill, National Assembly Bill number 14 of 2023, be now read the second time. As many as of that opinion say aye. Aye. As many as of the opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Nanontorojo ntuko ya kuthoma kwa budget ndeto je Muswanda Jwa finance bill ikethuru igetera mwanka kimya kitwitite nenya kimya kitwitite gikinyira ikethuru ikenderera gwetera kairi kenda bunge bomba kwithura bekurukia Muswanda Jwa ikenena gichungu ja appropriation bill kenda gwetikiria estimate ire bathithirie cithiro cigita ngoge bathiria bakethura becokera kairi kenda gukurukia finance bill are tibatare kwithura ikuruka tariki 30 cia mweri jotore nke report ya Ntoshero TV kumajikaro ne bya bunge KIGINA kinene kimushusha Nairobi mbita Boniface Mongera.